From the hidden corners of modern China to the unsolved rumors that have lingered for decades, every mystery has a truth waiting to be uncovered. I'm Ethan, and this is Ethan's Real Mystery Files. Today, we're diving into one of the most talked about mysteries in modern China, a story wrapped in rumors, fear, and untold facts. No made-up ghosts, no exaggerated myths, just a real investigation, real backgrounds, and the truth behind the shadows of the Forbidden City. Within the Forbidden City, the daytime belongs to tourists, but at night, it belongs to something else. Built in the 15th century, this vast imperial palace once stood at the center of power in China. 24 emperors ruled the nation from within its walls. But just as many lives ended here, palace maids, eunuchs, consorts, officials, most of their stories were never recorded. Their fates, in many cases, were never known. And some believe not everything ever truly left. Stories of strange occurrences in the Forbidden City have circulated for decades. But one of the most well-known incidents reportedly took place in the 1990s. On that day, a sudden storm struck Beijing. Thunder roared. Lightning tore across the sky. The air grew dark, and visitors rushed to take shelter. After the storm passed, something unusual was reported. Several witnesses claimed they saw something on the palace walls, a line of figures, faint but visible. They appeared to be dressed as Qing Dynasty palace maids, moving slowly in formation. Their movements were synchronized, their expressions emotionless, as if they were replaying a moment from another time. There was no sound, no physical presence, and yet they could be clearly seen. There is a proposed explanation. Some suggest that the unique environmental conditions that day, high humidity, electrical activity from lightning, the materials of the ancient palace walls, may have created a phenomenon similar to image retention. Like a photograph, they argue, the walls may have recorded a moment from the past, and under certain conditions, replayed it. It sounds plausible, but questions remain. Why palace maids? Why such coordinated movement? Why only under specific conditions? No one has answered these questions. Beyond the accounts of visitors, there are other reports from those who work there at night. The Forbidden City is vast. Even after closing, security patrols are required, and those who have walked its corridors in the dark are often the least willing to speak, because what they have experienced is difficult to explain. Some guards have reported hearing footsteps in the night, not one person, but many. Measured, synchronized steps, like a group moving together. But when they turn, there is nothing there. Another commonly reported phenomenon involves the palace doors. In certain restricted areas, guards have claimed to hear doors opening at night. Old wooden doors, slowly pushed open, producing that familiar, heavy creaking sound, and yet, when inspected, every door remains locked, no sign of disturbance, no sign that anything was ever opened. In some cases, guards have even reported seeing figures, a shadow moving across a distant corridor, a glimpse of someone in traditional clothing, but when approached, nothing, no footsteps, no sound, no trace of any presence. There are also rumors that certain parts of the Forbidden City are not open to the public, not due to restoration, but because something isn't right. These claims have never been officially confirmed, but they have never been fully denied either. Some researchers have proposed an unusual idea, that intense human emotions can leave traces behind. Anger, fear, despair. If such emotions were repeated in the same place over centuries, could they leave some form of imprint? If so, then the Forbidden City might be more than a historical site. It may be a container of memory. Whether from visitors or guards, the reports share striking similarities. Sightings of figures in historical clothing, sounds that cannot be traced, an overwhelming sense that something is present. Yet these individuals often do not know each other. They have no way of influencing one another, and still, their experiences align, which raises a question: why do different people report the same things? Perhaps these shadows are not spirits. Perhaps they are not hallucinations either. Perhaps they are something else, a residue of history itself, a presence that time has not fully erased. When night falls, the gates of the Forbidden City close, the last visitor leaves. The lights fade, and silence returns. But the question remains, is it ever truly empty? The shadows of the Forbidden City are only one part of a much larger puzzle. In the next chapter, we explore a far more unsettling phenomenon: reports of soldiers encountering an army that does not belong to this world. They appear, then vanish, leaving nothing behind. Not everything we see can be explained, and not everything unexplained is gone. I'm Ethan, and this is Ethan's Real Mystery File.